Hi, how are you guys? I was just figuring out the
Hello.
Having
logistics.
our own
The man
conversation.
of life is here.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So okay. Should we start this?
Yeah, we have
Yes.
about I think 5 of us on right now, and I think people will, as we talked about, will be joining over the next hour or so. Uh,
That's amazing. Thank you very much, first of all, Nabila, for making this happen. This is truly remarkable.
my
Thank
pleasure.
you for having
Glad
us.
to.
Yeah, thank
And
you for having
no, no,
us.
thank you,
Yeah.
thank you very much, and congratulations to your mother as well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
she
So
she
she,
kind of threatened me last year that hey, 50th you were in India, 55th you were in India, all the milestones you're missing my birthday. So I said, okay, this year I'll sacrifice and spend it with you.
so you have a Scorpio right at home.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Men and women are different though. I think Scorpios
Uh,
totally different traits. I think my mom is like not really like Shah Rukh at all.
no one can be like Shah Rukh, I
Aishwarya,
believe.
That's also
Aishwarya,
true. Yeah, that's also true.
Nabila, like Aishwarya.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know her that well, so I don't
Oh,
know
so it's her
Aishwarya that
birthday
well.
today? Your mom's birthday
Fourth,
today?
It's
fourth,
a
fourth
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah,
No,
it's a
on the fourth. Fourth,
Okay.
yeah.
okay
So
on
I'm
Happy
very
fourth.
birthday,
like,
That's
oh,
your
Nabila.
and
mom's birthday.
at the third, on the third, as soon as his birthday's done, I fly straight home and try to make it for the fourth. But not every year that works out. So this year I said, okay, I can't pull it off, so I might as well just stay. But thank you. I'll
That's
give
wonderful.
all the
Okay,
greetings to
first of
everyone.
all, let's introduce everyone. My name is Faridoon Shahryar, and apart from Nabila, so Nabila, I know if you guys please introduce yourself and where exactly are you joining in from?
So, hi, my name is Farhat. I am from Bangladesh, Dhaka, Bangladesh.
Fantastic. All right. Okay, and Sozdar Jamal. So Sozdar, where
Yes.
exactly are you from?
Hi everyone. Thank you, Faridoon, for having me here. I'm Sozdar. I'm from Kurdistan. So I'm joining from Kurdistan, Suleimani exactly. And it's good to be here.
Fantastic. Okay, and okay, more. So I think I see a familiar face. I've spoken to her earlier. I think she's joining from USA.
Yes, Vatsala from USA, Michigan. And
Of course, Vasila.
very nice to be here again, once again, Faridan.
Yes.
So Vatsala is the one who went to watch, I think, Pathaan in snow, took a grandmother as well, and while
Yes.
it was snowing. Yeah, so okay, of course. All right, who else?
Lalita, again from Michigan, USA.
I've met you as well, Ladda, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so how are you doing, Larida?
Good, excited. This is
Fantastic.
a special, this is a special week.
Of course. Of course. Okay, do we have anyone else as well?
So a few people are supposed
Actually,
to be joining. I have somebody from Egypt joining, as well as
that's
somebody
wonderful.
from, um, I think we were supposed to have someone from Peru, but their translator is sick and they don't speak English. I told them to still join, but we'll see if they do.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, in fact, a lot of Peruvians there right now outside Mannat. I got a message from
yes.
Fresia. So that's it's so interesting that before Jab Tak Hai Jaan, I did a conversation with Shah Rukh, Katrina and Anushka. So I've always taken fan questions. So there was a fan question from I think Fresia from Peru that his movies don't release any movies don't release in Peru, and so he spoke about Machu Picchu and that he just would love to go to Peru and all those things. And next thing we know that Jab Tak Hai Jaan actually ended up releasing in Peru. And since then, movies have been releasing in Peru, and that particular bite from him was on national television on Peru. So yeah,
So
it's
Yeah,
it's
that's what I
wonderful.
would love to
It's
have
all
because
about
they,
making the noise and being heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah, no, they
of
have a
course.
great fan group. I was living in Peru for a few months and I was there when Jab Tak Hai Jaan released, and
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
there was so much excitement because it's the first time
Hmm.
a Bollywood film released there in the theaters.
That's
So
wonderful. Okay, so Nabila, first of all, everything looks fine to you guys in terms of the lighting, the audio, everything is fine.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything's fine.
I think so. What about
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start then. Okay, so Nabila, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say king?
Shah Rukh Khan, of course.
Is it obvious?
One and only.
But why I'm saying it is because the movie is coming out
Of
Yes.
and
course.
the entire buzz and the first look is Badshah se king tak. So how do you guys look at Badshah se king tak?
एक ही नाम शाहरुख खान.
King is Bacha, Bacha is king. And they are Shah Rukh Khan, of course.
बात
It is
तो
so
एक
funny
ही है
that
ना. बात तो एक ही है.
yeah, right. It's so funny
Bilkul.
that so during his uh, during his Twitter chat, he talked about Ghante ka Badshah, and then Badshah actually quote tweeted that. that was that was
Yeah.
that was very funny as well. Okay, so are you guys looking forward to King?
Yes.
Tell me what are the
Definitely.
first thoughts?
So
Absolutely.
excited.
Because
Can't wait.
We're supposed to see
3
a
2026.
years
teaser.
later.
and it's
Yeah, it's
been a
gonna
bit
be
of a
good.
gap. Yeah, it's been a bit of a gap after
Yeah.
Donkey, so I think that waiting period is something that's surely going to add to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And we
He
saw how
was
that
just,
worked so
Yeah,
well.
the
yeah.
Yeah, it
anticipation
does.
and
Yeah.
the
And
wait is, yeah.
And in between, he was just collecting some awards. He was there.
Right.
You.
we have
Right.
a new
Hello.
topic on the call too.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi,
Welcome, Maliha.
Hi,
Hi,
Maliha.
everyone. I'm Maliha.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
From Egypt.
Egypt. Where exactly in Egypt have you joined from, Alia?
No,
No.
she's not from Egypt. She's from Canada.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
I'm in like a hybrid zone right now between Canada and US.
Okay.
Okay, all
But
right.
originally from Toronto as well.
Super.
Okay,
were
so
you the one?
are you in US right now, or are you in Canada right now?
So
In
I have
between.
my flight back to. So I moved to Boston recently, like about a month
Hmm.
ago. So I have
Right.
my flight back to Boston tonight. But
Oh, that's
otherwise,
one.
I've kind of grown up here in Toronto.
Wow.
Okay, that's wonderful. So Nabila is from Toronto as well, originally. She's in
Yes.
Mexico right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Okay,
met.
that's
Maliha was also in India
That's what I was asking.
two
Was
years
she the
ago.
one? Because I
We
thought,
were there when we were
yeah,
there.
Yes, I do remember. I do
yeah,
remember the two of you.
yeah. That's what I was just going to ask. Were you the one who had come?
Yes. I did.
okay.
2 years ago.
Okay, so
Yes.
Malia, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when I say king?
Oh, besides Shah Rukh,
Hmm.
I think royalty. I always envision his him standing in front of the crowd and with his arms up in Marrakesh at the film
Right,
festival. That's the first image
right.
that comes to my mind, honestly.
He's got a
And of
crazy
course,
following in
his
Morocco. He's got a crazy following in Morocco. Yeah,
rightly
which is,
so.
I believe there is one fan. Her name is Salma from what I understand. I think she used to message a lot on Twitter. Okay, so Nabila, you said something very interesting that there's a bit of a gap after Donkey. So that is something that we've seen in the past that always works to the advantage
Yeah, we saw
because
the
he
movie
came back after Zero. Yeah, after Zero, there was a gap, and before Pathaan, the entire excitement was feverish. So, what are the discussions that are happening amongst the fan clubs and fan members when it comes to the delay factor?
Till he comes back with a bang, no issues.
Uh, until then, we are watching all his older movies.
Yes, I mean we are
We
watching DDLJ and it was amazing. We watched the DDLJ on the big screen.
Yeah, but the excitement is there, and we are ready to wait because we want it to be really good. So as much time as they can spend and make it a really good one.
Yeah.
I think also the film
Yeah.
festival, right? Right now that's
Yeah,
going on. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
hype. I think so many people have messaged me in Canada because, there was a lot of promotion that this film festival would happen in North America as well. And
Right.
people were actually checking the Cineplex and the landmark cinemas, the listings to see. We didn't see anything, but it just goes to show like people are willing to. They were calling the cinemas, they were calling YRF, they were calling the distributors, trying to see how come it's not like people were telling me I want to watch Om Shanti Om in the theaters. So you can see that even 20-year-old movies have like so much hype and are doing better re-releasing than even movies that are releasing today.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
fact,
Yeah,
we
because
had
especially Om Shanti Om, I believe is getting a lot of traction right now on its re-release.
but last
Yes.
year we had the Veer Zara re-release, and it was such a big hit.
Oh,
In
that
fact,
was
it was a
phenomenal.
bigger hit than the previous previous time.
actually,
Imagine me listening to all you lucky people like Bangladesh. Pathaan was the first Indian Bollywood movie to be released in the independent Bangladesh.
Right.
And that was also released after, I think, about 2 months of its original release all over the world. Still, a lot of people were there to see Pathan. I was there after my spine injury. I went there with a medical belt. I was still actually bedridden, but I had
oh,
to go there because it's the first Shah Rukh Khan movie I would be seeing in the theaters. And then I took a picture with a cutout of Shah Rukh's, and then I made a collage with another picture of me as a little girl standing beside Shah Rukh's poster back in the 90s. And then I sent it to Shah Rukh, and he then replied and retweeted to it. So that made my life, and that is like the most important moment
No,
in my
I can
life
understand.
till
So
now.
when Pathan was about
well,
to be released, I had a conversation with a few people from Bangladesh, and the excitement was truly palpable and remarkable. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm sorry, you want to
And
say something?
please go
yeah,
ahead. Please go
Jawan
ahead.
is the most successful movie, Bollywood movie in Bangladesh. So that's the craze of Shah Rukh Khan here, and the Bangladesh, uh, the SRK Universe, Bangladesh uh, played a very important role in that, making it happen that it's releasing here. So yeah,
Yeah. I wanted to say something too. Actually, yesterday we had the re-release of the DDLJ and was first time of like Kurdistan history to bring DDLJ to the big screen. And it was crazy because like everybody were like they were whistling and applause like it was like leaving the movie
yeah,
again. I don't know, it was
yeah,
so amazing because as SRK Universe Kurdistan, we could connected and collected everybody together, so we could have just have like a movie celebration, and it was amazing. As in 90 movies have like has such an impact of the Kurdish people, that was amazing, and it was my honor to make that happen.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And
Okay,
Yes.
Netflix
so
has all the
here I would like
movies.
to, yeah,
Go ahead. Go
Netflix
ahead.
has all the movies as well now. They have all the Shah Rukh Khan movies. They've
For
gotten
this,
all of them, so we can watch them all over again.
Yeah.
here I like to say something that the way SRK Universe and a lot of other fan clubs of Shah Rukh Khan, I think the way they have literally woven the fans from all across the world together. I genuinely feel it's a case study maybe all across the world. I don't think something like this has ever happened anywhere in the world. And to bring so many people together is extraordinary. So, Nabila, tell us something about the experiences that you guys have had, and I'm sure it must have been a great personal experience for you guys as well in terms of your own personal evolution to coordinate and interact with so many people from all across the world, and they're having similar energy.
Yeah, and it's funny, like I was talking about this morning at breakfast, this very topic of the community that we've been able to build. Some of it's been organic, some of it has been through a lot of effort of trying to create consistency in terms of a fan club that can exist everywhere. which SRK Universe I think was very pivotal in terms of pioneering. Now there are many fan clubs who have a similar model where they have different jurisdictions and they have a brand and then they have those fan clubs in each country. But I think SRK Universe was definitely the first to do that and led kind of the momentum. But it's amazing to have this community. I remember when I was in India on his 50th birthday. There were people from I think 35 countries there, and many of them did not speak Hindi. Many of them did not speak English, and they
Right.
had come from China and everywhere, Ethiopia, like literally countries you would
Germany,
never,
Germany,
Germany,
Switzerland.
Switzerland, like countries you would never imagine. And I think it's helped put India on the map for all those countries because for many people,
Of course.
it's the first time that they're even visiting India, and they maybe wouldn't have ever visited if they didn't have that connection through Shah Rukh. So I think that has been extremely I don't know, inspiring for all of us. Like even for us to all just be on a call together here today, this can only happen because of this network that we've been able to kind of build over the last what maybe 15 years.
Right.
I
Right.
think the fan
Okay.
clubs have done.
Yeah.
I was
Go
just
ahead.
gonna
Go ahead.
add. I think the fan clubs have done really well to use the platform really well. Back when we had forums, and those were really the only way of connecting with other fans and understanding that there are other people just like me. So I think I
Right.
applaud everyone who's put in all that effort and organizing an organized effort. I think that's key.
Yeah. As for me, actually, like being a SRK fan as I was 9 year old to running like SRK Universe Kurdistan was kind of like such a dream because it's kind of like connecting people together, and I think it's not about the culture, the language, or like where are you from. We are all united by Shah Rukh Khan's love, and that's very beautiful. And SRK Universe India, like the main branches, like they are doing amazing. Like last year, that was my first time like visiting India, and the way they treat you, the way they make you feel, it's so special. Like they are like a family together, and connecting everyone together, and taking you to the love himself is a dream itself, and it was very special. And it's my honor to be running SRK Universe Kurdistan, so that's very special.
Fantastic. Okay. So, Nabila, would you like to say something about Mohammad Bhai? Unfortunately, he passed away. I've met him in Mumbai, and it's really sad that he's no more with us. But I think he played a huge role in terms of getting SRK Universe together. And would you like
Yeah,
to say something about Mohammad Bhai?
definitely. I mean, and the funny part is we still remember him all the time. I mean, he did so much for the
Mm,
SRK Universe fan club and just revolutionized how fan clubs can play such a big part in terms of, marketing as well as being so, yeah, integrated with the like a celebrity like Shah Rukh Khan, like in terms of his team and working together. That was a vision he had and really executed well. Within the first year of starting SRQ Universe, like I think we had 35 countries established around the world. It was like a formal process. You had to apply to have a fan club, explain why were the right person to run it in your country. Like it wasn't just like, oh, okay, a casual thing. Like it was a formal application process, and there was a lot of like organization and stuff that he brought. And I think like without him kind of kicking that off, we wouldn't really be where we are here today. I have met him a few times too, and a quiet, introverted kind of a guy,
right.
funnily, but had such love, obviously, for Shah Rukh, and obviously such vision that something like this could exist as it's and with even though he's no longer with us, which is a very sad. This is based on the foundation he laid. Like we're all still being able to continue, and the momentum is there to keep all of this going, right? So
Right.
definitely very pivotal in terms of how fan clubs look today.
Great. So, one thing that I've personally found very, very fascinating. Uh, so, Mr. Khan has had, um, I think every actor tends to have lean phases. So, when he was having this lean phase, and even a movie like Raees, for example, I thought that the sort of movie it was, it deserved much bigger box office numbers than what it finally ended up getting. Um, so there were several films which were coming, and people there were all sorts of criticism that was happening, all sorts of things were happening. I've said this in my other interviews as well, that when people start talking about your past films, like for example DDLJ में ये किया था, in the sense that they're not talking about the more recent films in terms of the dialogues and all those things which changed after Pathaan and Jawan. So that means that people are literally, even people from within the industry, they are showing that level of, in terms of abhi, that I think the ship has sailed. But the fans, the way they stuck with him, um, with that consistency, as Nabila also mentioned, was truly remarkable. Birthday after birthday, they kept on coming to Mumbai and after outside Mannat, and the scenario, it kept getting bigger and better. It never dampened.
I think for the large majority of us, I don't think our
Mm.
connection with him is correlated with his level of success that is perceived by
Hits or
neutral
flop.
people or non-fans.
That's remarkable.
I
Yeah, that's
think that
wonderfully said.
is
Mm.
um so I think that is really the core reason why, to us, I don't think it, of course, his success, box office success, makes us extremely happy, but I
See,
don't
yeah,
think that is the only reason that we hold on to, like, he means so much more than, the
exactly.
numbers
His
that he
family.
generates.
You stand with your
Mm.
family. You love your family
Even he said,
all the time.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
And
mean,
I
just
real
think there are
fans
very few
never leave him,
relationships.
Even once he said, like, he wants to make everybody happy, and once he's on the big screen, he always makes us happy, and that's very special. Like, it's a heart-to-heart connection. It's something you can't
exactly.
change, and I think you cannot
and
do
just
anything about that.
just a very fine human being as such, a person
Yeah.
Right.
who inspires everyone, and he'll keep inspiring for generations to come, I would say.
Because for
Right.
me,
I think
the way
every
I see it
every like,
is, okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Sorry, Lolita, go on.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
No, no, you go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So even his interviews, actually, it's such a pleasure to see his interviews, and we miss actually his interviews, and you can see the clips of his interviews all over on Instagram and all, and people keep going back because there are like such pearls of wisdom coming out of it, and so it's like the movies, of course, yeah. That's the reason we just love seeing him, because it's the person, it's there's so much he symbolizes that love, so you can feel that. So as a fan, like, I can just seeing him on screen itself is like I can feel the love from the
Yes.
person. So that's really what it is about. So for us, it doesn't matter. Okay, there could be good movies, there could be bad movies, but movies are not dependent on just that one person. It's a, it's a story, the script and everything, lots of factors. But what he's been, it's never like he's been compromising on what he has done. He has not been done a substandard job in. So he has always given his fullest when he's doing his movies.
Shalab, I think, is joining from Ahmedabad, from what I understand. Shalab, are you? Can you put on your video? So I think Shalab is taking a bit of time. No, I think that's truly remarkable. Anyone else would like to say on the lean phase, and how they cope with it? What are the discussions like amongst fans?
I think, like Lalita
Uh,
said, I think the interviews and that side of him, keeping that, I guess, alive and presented to people, I think that also helps a lot. I think people connect with that during such times. There's more to go back to than just watching him on screen in a movie for a couple hours. There's a lot more depth there, I think, that resonates with people.
You know,
well,
talking about
I
the
think
interviews part of it. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry. I think every movie, like if you're a real fan, you see every movie like it's kind of like a lesson. Like they either teach you something, they show you love, they show you the kind of kindness. Like you say, DDLJ, for example, says like follow your heart, or like check the India. Like it's kind of like a showing you that strength and like teamwork. I think if you take it that way, you always, find something in the movies if you're a real fan, and if you know the way he's working, like he's working the hard way to make you smile or to send you a message. And I think if you just look closely, you will find it.
And we've
So I was
never
seeing.
lost faith on him. Like we always knew he'll come back with the bang. So it's not that he's gone and he's not going to come back. It's never
Yeah,
crossed our mind. He's
Yeah,
just there, waiting to
yeah,
that's
you
happen.
have.
That's funny.
We are ready to wait patiently for him
yes.
always.
We are rated
Okay,
22
so
years, right, for Zara, so we
As I said, he feels
okay,
family
someone's
to
talking.
me, and I'm pretty sure uh, others feel the same way.
Right.
Yeah, I am talking. Am I
You're
audible?
perfectly
Yeah,
audible.
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so talking about the
Yeah.
interviews, so
So
I was
for
watching.
me, I don't even remember.
It's getting
I
cut
think
off.
it's breaking.
Yeah. Okay, so talking about the interviews, so I was watching one of my interviews with him before Jab Tak Hai Jaan, not Jab Tak Hai Jaan, जब Harry met Sejal. So talking about Sazdar was talking about that his movies teach us, and he doesn't want to teach you anything. He is an entertainer.
That's
He
Yeah,
the
I know,
thing
doesn't.
I
of
know.
it.
So he
But
That
still,
he
I mean,
doesn't want
in
to
some kind of
bore
way,
नहीं
like to
करने का.
send
So
you a message to how
he's
to
the
Correct.
work.
preachy नहीं होने का. So he's
I know,
that's
he's
I
he's
know.
very clear in his
absolutely,
head
and that's
that
the
he's
reason he could do movies like Dar and all that, because he never thought
yeah.
that he
He
had to
just
give
Now,
wants to
if
make
you
us
if you
happy.
have to learn something, you learn it. But the fact is that so he takes his job as an entertainer very seriously, and
Yeah.
he doesn't want to preach at all. So that's something that he doesn't want to doesn't want to do for sure.
no,
But
I think he had
what
recently.
happens is
Oh, sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
No, go ahead. You say it.
No, I was saying there was a tweet, right, recently. Sorry, I've been a bit like the last few days, but I think I saw something where he said, like, I have to just remember the fundamental reason why I'm doing this, and that's to entertain. And I just need to focus on that. Everything else will kind of sort itself out in a way, right? The fundamental thing is, what am I here to do? And it's to entertain people, right? And I think that's the one thing he's sticking to throughout the last 30 years.
And the way he approaches his craft, it is very very intelligent. So in that conversation before Jab Harry met Sejal, so he also said that I'm coming from a theater background, and this is something that my training is. So he basically takes his training as a theater artist and the fact that it's like a street theater and all those things very very seriously, and they're meant to have so street plays and all those things. They're meant to have certain messaging, and they have a certain social cause attached to it. So he has this training in a certain manner. But over the period of time, there was that movie Darling. What was that name?
Darling
That came
in.
early. Darling
India.
it in yeah.
I love
So it's
Darling
like
in
it's
India.
like an
India.
experimental film in a way, and in terms of so he's had this phase of certain movies which were experimental, and he Paheli as well, and somehow he just keeps on coming back to the fact that people accept me as an entertainer in the best possible manner, and he takes that job very very seriously. It's not easy. It's not easy to entertain people, especially in today's the way he has updated himself, um, realizing that people have a lot of options, and OTT is not merely the option. Like YouTube is a huge option right now, which is there. People are consuming a lot of podcasts, so entertainment space has changed completely. So if you want them to come to theaters, you have to offer them something which is extraordinary, and that's exactly what he seems to be doing in King as well. I believe there's an Ed Sheeran number as well. That should be like so. Basically, he understands that you have to come up with stuff that is only meant for big screen.
And Faridun, you mentioned this, but many of his movies have been ahead of its time. Like Fir Bhi Dil
Mm,
Hai Hindustani was a flop at that time because we didn't have that kind of a TV competition or anything like that. But now everybody
Yeah.
realizes what it is. So plenty
I
of
think
his
every
movies.
generation
That's
I
what
would
news
also
media is
like
today.
to
watch.
add to that point, if I may. I was just talking to my mom yesterday that in the early 90s, even the greatest heroes of this time, uh, I mean, of that time, were continuing till now. They had these songs where they're chasing a girl. These kind of songs. Shah Rukh never had those songs. He was ahead of his time. He was like, he did have films, like he did have characters, like he's going crazy over a girl. That's a different thing. But harassing a girl, he never had a khud ko kya samajhti hai sort of song. He probably had the kuch to bata, dekh mujhe yu na sata. That's a different thing. So that's what makes him different from the beginning. To women, at least, he feels safe. These things probably work at a subconscious level. It's not like we think of these things consciously all the time, but I think these things happen at a subconscious level that women feel this safety and this connection with him. So,
No, I think
Yeah,
that's a wonderful point.
that's where actually the respect actually comes. He does it. It's not like you need to show it. It's like your the way your body itself, like it reflects that there is that respect is coming. So
yeah.
you can see all his actresses the way they feel about him. So it's
And
like
back then we didn't have these, Instagram or stuff. Like we didn't get to see interviews that much like we do now. So we didn't really
Right.
know him as a person that much. I'm talking about the early 90s or mid 90s. So we just saw him how he portrayed himself on the screen. And maybe a few interviews here and there. So even from there, we could feel his heart and that connection was made.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sorry for interrupting you. I just
That's okay. That's okay. So I had this conversation series in Bombay recently, and so I spoke to Shreya. So I did this legacy conversations with all the singers in Mumbai, and so Shreya said something wonderful because she started a first film was a Shah Rukh Khan film, and
Devdas.
she said that he puts a hand on your head, and that level of that comfort that he gives to women especially, and that is how like everyone should be doing is truly remarkable. And that's what Shilpa Rao said as well, that he gives you that respect, which should be the norm. Maybe it is not, but that should be the norm as well. But he normalizes it.
And it
And
is
it's
yeah.
actually quite
matters, right?
fascinating that without, interacting with him personally, we all feel that way from sitting behind, or in front of the screen rather. So I can
He's
only
making
imagine people
everybody
that,
valued. That's the thing.
yeah,
whether you're in his
and
presence,
I
they
think
actually admire.
even those who probably are not Shah Rukh Khan fans and have some kind of thing against him, if they meet
Yeah,
him, I'm sure they'll get over it.
Yes.
It's
he's
all
very
about
Absolutely.
respectful.
they some preconceived notions people have, and then once you meet him, you realize that
That kind of
there's nothing
warmth.
else that you can feel. It love is the only feeling that you can feel towards him.
Yeah, that kind of warmth and that kind of respect that he has, that he gives even to an ordinary person, is like
Right.
terrific.
Right. Uh, that's wonderful. Okay. Now the sort of transformation that Shah Rukh Khan did before Pathaan, um, be it the physical transformation, be it the entire package, the way he brought it, because he had been experimenting in almost all his movies beforehand as well. But the level of adrenaline rush that he got for everyone in Pathaan was something else. Um, I'm sure that you guys are fans. You'll say that it did not surprise you, but still the level of acceptance that the movie got, and the sort of box office numbers that it ended up doing, did by any chance surprise you guys that this is something that this is truly remarkable?
it was more of an elan that he had made before he came on.
Hmm.
That मौसम बदलने वाला है, so be ready kind
Hmm.
of a thing, and he just did that,
Right.
sweep everyone off their feet. Like the consistency and the dedication and the commitment that he had to reform himself was incredible. Like something to learn and get inspiration.
Yeah.
Terrific.
I mean, I wasn't surprised by the success, but I think surprised by how people were willing to express their love and appreciation for it very openly. And I'm not talking about fans. I'm talking about non-fans or no, just regular people. Otherwise, I think
I
that
think we-
maybe did surprise me because you hadn't, at least it felt like we hadn't seen that kind of willingness to express themselves so openly in the last few years before Pathaan.
Yeah, actually, that was the era when there was that boycott thing happening as well. So
Yes.
the way, you know, we, there was the way the fans went about, because Shah Rukh Khan was not doing any interviews to promote the movie, and still the way, there was the kind of, there was the fan spirit that was like really
It
so
was like a
prominent. Yeah,
wave of
and the way people were dancing and that was actually something which we couldn't have really. I don't think his previous movies had that kind of thing where people were dancing in theaters and they were celebrating. So this that celebration, yes, that was kind of more than what we could have ever thought.
Hmm.
But yeah,
But
we knew that this would do well. Yeah, that yeah, but it was much more than what we could have even thought.
Yeah.
right, right. Okay, so tell us something about Shah Rukh Khan and Aryan, the extraordinary response to Bads of Bollywood, and truly very, very entertaining web show. Maybe I think the most talked about web show of of this year, maybe, or maybe last few years as well. Um, would you guys want to see Shah Rukh Khan and Aryan Khan together? I genuinely feel Aryan Khan is meant to be on on the big screen as an actor. He's a very good director. That's something which has been proven. But I think the style that he has, and he has his own style,
yes,
is wonderful. So would you guys want to see Shah Rukh and Aryan together on the big screen?
Oh
absolutely.
heck
Yes,
yeah.
Sure.
absolutely. In fact,
Of
all
course.
three, even
Yeah.
Suhana, like, why not all of them?
Yeah,
I mean, Salman Khan said he should have been on the screen instead of
Yeah.
like back of the screen because I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, they will look so great together, and I think he's very talented, not as a just as a director. Maybe he's very talented as an actor, but that's his opinion to be, to act
but
or
I
not. But I think as a circuit, like as an SRK fan, we always want to that
yeah,
happen.
but I feel this was a brilliant strategy as well. He
Yeah,
didn't come right in
Definitely.
front. He became a director, which no one was imagining, and then he's proven himself. So now, if he comes in front of the screen, he's going to be a big hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
so
I
we
think even
went
the
for Mufasa, especially for that because there was Shah Rukh and Aryan, and we were like we looked out for the Hindi dubbed one for Mufasa because it had both Shah Rukh
Both
and
their
Aryan.
voices.
And Abram also.
It also had a
Yes,
Yes,
drum,
Abram
yeah.
yes,
as well,
exactly.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, that was a dream come true for SRK fans because we couldn't see them on the big screen, so we just listened to them. That was
So
magic.
Sajda, do the Bollywood movies release in Kurdistan?
Yes, of course. And I have a great impact on them. I'm trying to spread as much as I can, especially Shah Rukh Khan movies. But most popular, like it's Shah Rukh Khan, I would say, because he has a lot of fun. He was very popular in the 19s, and still we have a lot of. For example, Jawan was so popular here, like was showing for more than a month here, and it was still like the theaters were full, and yeah. We have a lot of fans here too.
That's wonderful. Okay, and so Shah Rukh, Aamir, and Salman, they were in Riyadh recently, and the sort
Yes.
of coverage that it received was truly remarkable. Um, so over the years, I've experienced a lot of these fan wars on social media about, say, one against the other. Um, and they did have their differences, which were very public as well. But the way they have been bonding in the last few years is very, very heartwarming, and that was apparent in Riyadh as well. Um, how do you look at the sort of bond that these people they share? And it's truly unreal that all of them, they were born in the same year. All of them have gone on to become such huge stars, and the way they have been complementing each other is wonderful. And would you guys want to see them together on the big screen?
Oh
Absolutely.
my God, yes.
It's an
We've
Yes,
been
yes.
waiting
it's like an
forever.
era actually in the film industry. They are an era, the Khan era. So they should actually be together on screen.
Yeah.
Shalav has joined. Okay. How are you, Shalav?
Yes, sir, fine.
Shalav, your face is not. You need to have some better lighting.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, the lighting. We can't see your face at all.
Uh, just a minute.
Yeah,
I
and I
think
think
the scene in Pathaan, like the end credit scene, I think
Yeah,
that just perfectly summarizes.
yeah. Both Salman and I think that was an epic scene.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
I mean,
cameo
it
Yeah.
was
was it
amazing.
was
Yeah, that last scene.
And I think
right.
even in Riyadh, like it was very apparent that they acknowledged that they kind of, though they're all megastars in their own way, they appeal to not necessarily different audiences, but they have their own style. So they're, I think they've kind of also realized with time and as they've aged that they don't necessarily have to be in competition with each other,
Correct.
but that they make different types of films, they appeal to different types of audiences, and yet each brings something different to the table. And I think being able to respect that about each other, and obviously it's like any of us, if we're working with a colleague for 30 years, you would expect that bond to form and the respect to be there for each other. So I mean, I personally felt it was really nice to see. I also felt that Amir didn't really look as confident in that setting. I don't know.
Mm.
And I felt like Shah Rukh really, not just because I'm a fan, but just as an unbiased, like he really,
Yeah.
it seems to be taking the lead with the three of them to to portray kind of their camaraderie, because I don't think that I don't know if Amir and Salman have that ability to articulate what the three of them have.
Yeah, the three of
Yeah,
them have.
Amir was shockingly like, I don't know. I hope that he gets over this phase of his, because it's been continuing for a bit longer than what ideally maybe it should have. But yeah, um, Shah Rukh Khan, I think he's got a crazy following in Saudi Arabia, and
Definitely.
Amir also,
it's
I
very
think
interesting.
he'll
That's
come back. Yeah, Amir also, I think he'll come back. It's just a phase,
Yeah,
and
he's kind of a little bit
and
zoned
he needs
out
to
at
work.
times, but it's a part of
And
his act.
Yeah, I was.
and I
so.
think he
I
needs
think
to work.
just
Once he
second, just
starts
second.
working,
So I think something is leaking from someone's.
There's some background noise somewhere, it seems.
Yeah, some
I think it's
Shalab.
fine.
Shalab, I think it's coming from your.
oh, I think he's
But
muted.
he's
He's
muted.
muted, I think.
Is
He's
muted.
muted.
Okay. Now it's better. Now it's better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, please.
Yeah,
Was a mute.
I was just saying that Amir just needs to start working, doing movies, and I
Hmm.
think he will be fine.
He's been giving 5 hours interviews. I don't know, and he's explaining his life too much. I don't understand
Yeah.
why he's doing it. Like, why does he have to explain everything about himself? Like, so which is
I think it's a bit of
um
like insecurity, it seems.
I don't know. I've known him to be a very, very confident person. So I'm finding it strange, to be honest. I've
Yeah.
known him very closely, but I'm finding it strange. Okay, um, someone mentioned about Shah Rukh Khan interviews. I still remember, certain things happen when you're in the moment, you don't realize that it's happening because obviously you want to get over with the job, and um, people don't realize, but there are pressures, there are 10 other interviews that have to be happening, and that there are publicists and they want you to rush up and all those things. But the zero interview that I had with him, so I just noticed that a reel popped up and where he said that um, don't take yourself too seriously, and be grateful for what you have, and maybe you can change a few things about yourself, about your face, and Botox kara sakte ho, but the fact is that ultimately what is there inside you, that's going to be there, and just accept it. So it was so profound. And when the actual conversation was taking place, you don't realize it, because once things come out later, you realize the level of impact that they actually had in that particular moment. So yeah, I think he's an extremely intelligent person when it comes to conversations. I think no one can beat him.
He is leading it
Absolutely.
very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Very true.
my life's learning has been, I think, through watching him speak. And I recently, I had my convocation, and I gave a valedictorian address, and the theme of my speech was around his life lesson, or the lesson that I've learned from him of, not being afraid to say I don't know. So that was, for me as a fan, that was an incredibly
I'm glad you
proud
mentioned it,
moment that I
Maliha. I
could share.
wanted to bring that up. I mean, Maliha is very accomplished, and she got you did your master's in math, right?
No, I did my PhD actually.
Your PhD, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so even
Wonderful.
better. Okay, so and she was the
Congratulations.
valedictorian, and
Thank
it
you.
was so incredible. I watched her entire valedictorian speech, and the theme, yeah, was like the inspiration that came from Shah Rukh. And I'm bringing this up because I think it's incredible that his work has a lot of us have chosen fields of work based on what he's inspired. Our other co-admin for SRK Universe Canada, Shruti, she after Swadesh decided to study, uh, you know, um, environmental development, and get really into like work related to social development in other countries. So I feel like those interviews, those gems that have come from that, at that moment, you're right, we don't realize the impact, but subconsciously they've impacted all of us so much that a lot of our success as well has come from those words of wisdom and that inspiration that he's been able to provide to all of us, right?
100%. I
Absolutely.
mean,
Well, as
that
for
was
me
one of
too.
my biggest.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit worried about this sound. This sound is too much. So can we just see if we can, all of us, if we can mute our mics and see that we're now
Oh
it has
yeah,
stopped.
it went away.
Yeah, now it has stopped. So whoever, yeah, it started once again. So whoever it is coming from, please mute, because otherwise the audio is really getting affected. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Um, all right. So uh, we're talking about his conversations. I've spoken to him several times, and I've asked him about his book. So he has been writing his book for the longest period of time. I think it's going to be an epic book as and when it comes out. He's had a few books that have been written on him, but I think the one that he has been writing for many years now. Would you guys want to have that book come out finally? Because
Oh,
uh,
please,
Absolutely.
yes.
he's an
I
Can't
think it
exceptional
should be
wait.
an
writer.
Can't
audiobook
wait. Can't wait
also.
for it.
No,
Yes.
it
I
should be
mean,
it should
I
be
only
it should be
have
in
those two
words.
books because of
And
him.
it
Audiobook
should
is
be
is
audio
separate. See,
option as well. Can you imagine hearing him
the
speak his?
audio option should be there, but written word has a
Oh,
Super.
absolutely,
different
Yes.
absolutely.
feel to it. I've just read Andre Agassi's autobiography, Open. It was truly remarkable. I'm reading Elon Musk's biography by Walter Isaacson right now. So written word has a different impact altogether that
Absolutely.
I think can never be taken away by anything. So I think, and he writes it so beautifully. Like
Yeah.
when
Exactly.
he talks, the vocabulary and the expressions are wonderful. So I'm sure that whatever he'll write, and he reads voraciously. He's a voracious reader, and there's a literary side to him that the world has not seen. That book needs to come out finally. I think
Absolutely.
the
Yes.
We have been
Yeah,
waiting.
he's
How
been
over to you.
writing
Yes,
since
it's
a
possible.
very long time.
yeah, he's been in the writing for the longest period of time, so he needs to come out with it now.
Yeah,
Yes.
All we
Sozdar, you
have
were
are
saying?
I'm sorry. I said like I only have two books because of Shah Rukh Khan, so it's gonna be amazing if something like that come out.
I'm absolutely sure that whatever has been written on him so far, that'll be beaten like how? Because when he talks, it's like literally literally there are metaphors in the way he talks. His vocabulary is so good, and it's like literally flowing. One analogy that I can draw is that when you listen to Salim Khan Saab, Salman Khan's father, you understand where that screenplay element of Salim Javed came from. When Salim Khan Saab talks, it's like he's literally narrating a story. It flows so smoothly that you're just sitting over there and just listening to him, and when he's talking, like I've had a privilege of interviewing him once, and when he talks it's beautiful. So that's one analogy that really came to my mind, that if you can talk so beautifully, and it's literally as if words, pearls of wisdom or whatever, they're just you can see it written somewhere. So that is the quality that Shah Rukh Khan has, and that book should be very special.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We've been waiting.
Yeah, do you have any insights on when it might come out?
I would love to know that. I'm very keen to do a conversation with him, like a live conversation with him in front of 50,000 people.
Please,
That's something that I
please do. Please
That's
do.
because
what
I
we
have I have
mentioned
done
on Twitter. We had
you know
mentioned
I
that on
have done
Twitter.
many interviews with him. I've done many interviews with him, but I genuinely feel I still haven't gotten the time that I want from him, because uh, that because Nabila is in Canada, and so there have been talks of his uh, of him coming to US for some time now. He was supposed to come this year. Now that hasn't happened so far, but there have been talks. So something really big is literally brewing. And I genuinely feel, when you get all these David Letterman and everything, they're not going to do justice to Shah Rukh Khan.
No,
Yes,
no.
They
that's
Yeah,
don't
true.
know him.
I
They
was at
don't
book
know the
center.
cultural context.
There was so much good content. I kid you not. There was better content than what they put in the actual. That conversation was 3 hours long, and obviously they have to cut and paste and put what they put out on Netflix. But there was so much good stuff there that they probably didn't feel was
But
as impactful.
but
But
see,
yeah, it doesn't do justice.
even in
Obviously,
even in terms of cultural context, it seems
definitely.
as if that he's doing his research and he doesn't know who he is. Even
Yeah.
the host in Riyadh. Now you have
yes.
an opportunity of having the three Khans together. You
Exactly.
can
Yeah.
do so much. You could have done so much
I
to
mean,
get the
that
best
was
out of
her
them, those
chance.
three.
That
I
was the
think the
time.
Yeah.
questions
But they
were
don't
these these
realize.
So
questions so much.
yeah, so that's something
Faridoon,
that
we have to make it happen. We are.
you know I'm super duper confident. Get me the opportunity. Don't go for all those big names from Hollywood and all those things. They can get you the traction, but the fact is he deserves a conversation
Yes.
where people, and personally, I have been supportive of him even in his toughest situations. Like I've been abused on social media. I've been called all sorts of things that, like in terms of that Shah Rukh Khan pays you, his team pays you. In fact, I sent one message to Pooja Ratlani once that this is what they're saying. I haven't even met
Receive
him in
it.
quite some years whatsoever.
These
But
days,
see,
everyone thinks we
I
are being paid
no,
anyways.
I genuinely
Yeah,
believe
we're
him.
all paid.
And what happens is that when the going is good, it's easy to support someone. But when chips are down, and when you know that he's being targeted unfairly, talk about his work. Don't talk about his things that he has no control over, where he was born, and all those things in terms of what religion he belongs to. Talk about his work. That's something which is fair. So um, I genuinely feel, and he likes me. He genuinely likes me, and that shows in our conversations.
So
Even
maybe
even off camera, it's not in my hands actually. I would love to do it, but the fact is that there are lots of other people who tend to be involved in all these things. But I genuinely feel getting these firangs and everything, it's good optics. It's good optics, but he opens up when he knows you. Uh, Otherwise, like he can talk from, scorpions they open up with very few people. They don't they can be diplomatic, and they don't open up easily till the time they're completely sure. So my wife is a Scorpio, so I live with a Scorpion, so I understand Scorpios quite well. So yeah, I hope that happens. I genuinely hope so. Okay,
Well,
so I have a few rapid fire questions for you guys as well, and let's see how you guys fare as far as rapid fire is concerned. Okay, so we'll just what we'll do is I'll just throw it out, and you guys can take it like say one after another. Or maybe I can just specify as well, depending on who I feel that maybe would maybe come up with a nicer answer. Um, okay, so this is I think open for everyone. Uh, when was the first time you saw Shah Rukh Khan, and what was your first reaction like?
I don't remember. I was
God,
born a fan.
God.
Are you saying in
you mean
person
like
or
meeting
on
in
screen?
person?
In person? No, he's talking about the first time you
Doesn't
saw
have to be.
anywhere,
Doesn't
like
have to be in
Oh,
person.
TV, not.
And if you've met him in person,
yes.
you can talk about that as well. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So me, first time that I watched his movie, I was like only 9 year old. My mom actually didn't let me go out because it was like noon, and she said it's very soon and you can go out. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try, watching some movie. And then the moment that I tried, it was like my first movie was Pardis, and I fell in love. I fell in love over and over again, and I was very, small. Like I was a kid. I didn't know. So my sister told me like he has a lot of other movies, so you can watch those. And then slowly, I started to be a big fan. And then that was, I keep that in my heart like for years and continued. Like it was like, I'm gonna meet him one day, and everybody was like, just like you said, they were making fun of me. That's not gonna happen. It's just, impossible, and you're just thinking way too much. And it was like, I'm just gonna make it happen. And then, boom, SRK Universe Kurdistan, like I got that, and then I had a really great experience having that universe. I think I would say that was a journey of love for me. So like finally last year, that happened, and then it was my first time traveling abroad, and was my first time like connecting with other people, none other than my Kurdish people. But I had a really good experience as SRK Universe family. Like they spread their arm for me, and they were like a family, more than family to me. And the very first time that I met him, I was like, just like other fans, I was very excited, shaking and goosebumps and everything. But the very first time that I met him was like, I felt like, oh my God, angels do live. He's living, like the way
And
he
where was
moved
that?
and he
Where was
onto
that?
the stage.
When was that, and where was it?
It was like in Mannat. No, sorry, not Mannat. It was like in Mumbai, like SRK Universe. Like I think SRK team did that event party for him,
The
so it
birthday
was
party.
there.
The birthday
Yes, a
party.
birthday party. Yes,
SRK
and
Day.
the very first time when he came to the stage, I was actually not believing myself for being there, because that was a dream come true. And when he came on the stage and was like, I was like, oh my God, like angels do live. Like he was a person. He was moving. He was in front of me. That's like I will forever cherish that moment. And I actually met him, and like he held my hand because it was kind of like was I couldn't hug him because that was not allowed, but I asked him, like, I said, like, can I hold your hand? Because, I love you so much, and I wanted to show respect because I didn't want to do something that annoys him or, make him feel bad. And he actually held my hand, and I would say that's forever be in my heart, and I'll forever cherish that moment. So, yes.
So you spoke about Pardes. So I spoke to Sonu Nigam recently in Mumbai, and I asked him about Ye Dil, the song. So Subhash Ghai Saab had said in an interview that that Sonu Nigam, Sonu Nigam had blood in his throat. It came out when he was singing this song because it has that level of intensity. So Sonu Nigam says that there are a lot of fiction that that comes out, which is not the truth.
But that
But
was perfect. I mean, the song was
but
perfect.
I genuinely feel that Ye Dil maybe is one of his underrated songs, Shah Rukh Khan's. The way it was picturized, the location where it was
Energy.
picturized,
Yeah.
and that level of madness that he
Energy.
because that's what Sonu Nigam matched,
Yes.
because he had Michael Jackson's reference for that song. He used a Michael Jackson reference for that song. But do you guys feel that maybe it's one of his underrated songs? There's so many
Yes,
songs to himself, but this one is maybe doesn't get the sort of recognition that it deserves.
correct.
I think it's about to. It's about to be a trend. I don't know why do I feel so.
We'll
Because
make it.
like it
We'll
has
make it happen.
like a different fan base.
We will.
Great,
Yeah.
I love that
great.
song.
Okay, yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, um, which was the first SRK film, and did you watch it in theater or television?
Dar. That's 4 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah. Actually,
On
before
TV.
the yeah,
Oh,
before
Mine
Maliha,
was
the
Dilwale.
Maliha, you have a great
circus.
story
Actually,
about your.
circus. Mine
My
for
Dar
me,
story?
circus was the first. Is this thing you
Pathaan
have?
at the theaters, as I said already. But on TV, as I already said, I really don't remember because my mother, my elder brother, everyone, my family all of them are fans. So I always say that I opened my eyes. I knew this is my father, this is my mother, this is my elder brother, and this is Shah Rukh Khan. These are the four people that are in my family. That's how I grew up. I don't remember when I first saw him. I don't remember which movie I saw first. I just grew up with him. So I don't really have a first. But yeah, I first saw him in 2010. He came to Dhaka for a concert. But yeah, it was just seeing. I couldn't really meet or talk to him. I hope that happens someday.
It will, it will.
That's wonderful.
Mine
So
was
Malia
Thank
Dilwale.
has a,
you.
I think Malia has a story, Dar story.
Yeah, no, I was 4, and we had a nanny who would put on his we had the video cassette for Dar, and I kid you not, we used to watch it every single day after school, and we would make her, we taught her how to like use the remote, so she would skip to all the Sunny Deol bits in the beginning. The movie basically started when he came on screen. SRK came on screen. So and I wonder why or how or if my parents were unaware that we were like this is what we watched every day after school. But yeah, that's
Yeah, at
oh,
four.
I fell in love with SRK watching Dar
Yeah.
of all films.
If you can love him in Dar, I mean,
I
then it's
know.
I
definitely.
love him.
Okay,
Sold.
someone else had
Yeah.
had something to say.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
for me
my
it was
first movie
circus.
at the
Actually,
theaters.
circus was the one. So I didn't know it was Shah Rukh Khan. I would see him and I was like, who's this guy? And I would keep waiting every day, like for the next episode to see him. But I had no clue who he was. And then I found out he was Shah Rukh Khan. And of course, I was waiting for to see him in movies. And so I've seen every movie of his after that, whether it was like from right from Divana, and then of course then we've had our in person. We've met him and had, and I remember the first time when I was right in front of him, I just froze. I just didn't know what was going on. He came forward, he gave me a hug, and he gave me a kiss.
Oh my
That
God.
was like, I was like completely blown.
You know, the best part about this man is, and this is something that so many women have said, that his touch, there is that level of warmth in his
Wow.
touch, which is very pure. And
Yes.
this is
It
something. This
comes
is
to
a
your soul.
unanimous. This is a unanimous opinion that all the women they have about him, and men misuse their position many times, but and several actors do as well. But he's 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 on another level. His
He
touch is
touched your
different.
soul, I would say. I
Mm,
mean, the way he touched you, it touched your soul. Like you can feel it
mm,
inside your heart.
mm.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
you should
have
hear
seen.
Vatsala's this thing with him.
No, okay, but
Yes.
I had seen him in 4G. The first time I saw him in 4G, I knew he would be the king that he is now, and I was waiting for him to get into movies. So, serial after serial, we used to wait for him to finally make it to movie, and then he was there, and it was history after that. But I did meet him in Atlantic City, and I somehow got the mic from someone, and I said, I just want to stand in front of you for 1 minute. And for the next 25 minutes, I was with him, dancing, like he bent down
Singing,
on his
dancing.
knees. It was like the best night ever in my life.
Forever be in your heart.
Yeah,
My
he
So
heart is
so
going
lifted
through a
her
lot
in
today.
his arms and
okay, one thing that's coming to my mind, like it's completely unrelated to what she's saying, but still. So Ravan recently had celebrated the anniversary. People still say that the level of VFX that that movie had was way ahead of his time, and VFX has been his passion, to some extent, next level altogether. And he invested in VFX much before a lot of people they really valued it that much. How do you look at his passion for VFX and how he has gone ahead and
yeah, he was always a gadgets person. He will always love gadgets, always wanted to have the latest gadgets. So him getting into the VFX side, and I think that is was a very normal transition. And then And I think Red Chillies has been doing the VFX not just for their movies. Everyone has been using. So I think Red Chillies has been the one that has been really ahead, like especially in India. Like they have been ahead on the VFX game always, really, as far as I can see.
And it's
yeah,
funny.
but that's something that it's his belief. It's his belief that um, very strong belief as because there was Prime Focus, there were other players as well, and most of the production houses they never got into just having a wing specifically for VFX.
Yeah.
They were separate players who took care of VFX. So he was the first one maybe that who actually got into it. And now so many other people, the biggest of stars, they utilize um, whatever Red Chillies is doing as far as VFX is concerned, and they have a very professional unit when it comes to. And I still remember they were heartbroken when Zero didn't work. I still remember. I've known some really people who worked like crazily on Zero, and they were heartbroken. But they love him. One thing which which is so rare, when your employees love you, and not merely like say the VFX wing, but even apart from that, um, one of his team members from the publicity marketing team. She recently sent me a message. I had posted something on WhatsApp status, one of his interviews, and he said that he's the most amazing man and this and that. So uh, for employees to say that, that's truly commendable.
And I think Ravan got its, like recently it resurfaced in terms of
Mm,
getting the unfortunately didn't get the credit that it deserved at that time, but it got it now after
mm,
Brahmastra released, because I think people started to value how ahead of its time Ravan was in terms of VFX when comparing, like, what was it, like 11 years later Brahmastra came out, and people felt that, wow, okay, now we understand, like, the the incredible, I guess, VFX Ravan had, and how we didn't give it, I think people didn't value it at that, especially in India. I think there just wasn't, again, ahead of its time. People just weren't in that space to accept it or look at it that way. They didn't think it was a big deal.
Hmm.
So I'm
even
sure
War
he.
2.
Yeah.
War 2 is like this year, and the VFX, they're shocking. So
Yeah.
Ravan at that point of time, the sort of things that they managed to do as far as VFX concerned was truly remarkable. Yeah,
And actually,
Exactly.
Vatsala is saying something.
and actually, other thing is Shah Rukh Khan always wanted the like the Hindi movies to really go out into the world and to be able, and if movies have to compete on the world stage, it's really that
Yeah,
it needs
that's
that kind of special effects, and he realizes that. Yeah.
yeah, I
Which is
agree.
like always
I agree.
says, like he doesn't go to Hollywood. Hollywood should come to him. But
No,
yeah,
but
that's
I genuinely feel it's time he does Hollywood because
Yeah.
it's a different it's a different era now, you know, because now it is the content has become very democratic. So I think it's time he does a Hollywood film now.
Yeah. He
well,
But I
has
think
yeah,
it
but
done
should
he's
that.
be
popular
at
enough, so
his, yeah, it should do him
it's
justice.
everything.
Not like, it should be a
Yeah, yeah,
Hollywood
Yeah,
yeah.
movie that would do
of
him good.
course. That's what he has said
It's
in the
like the
past that
interview
I'm.
you
Right.
were saying,
Hmm.
Faridun,
Pardon?
or the convers. It's like similar to how you were saying, if someone were to have a conversation with him, it has to do him justice.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Same with that.
see, it
He has
can
to be consistent.
like I really am very bullish on Ramayana. Um, the level of VFX that they're working on, and um, I genuinely feel it's going to be like a huge crossover film from India. Not really crossover, but because storytelling, like a Korean film, for example, language is not really the point. It's the storytelling.
Right.
You can connect with a story even uh, through mere emotion uh, and subtitles. You don't really have to know the language. So Ramayana, I'm very bullish on. So similarly, if it's a story which is very close to the subcontinent, and if he comes up with it, and I'm sure that he is going to mount it. Like just look at what he's doing with King. He's like even with Zero, for example, he put his money where his mouth is. He spent a lot of money on Zero as well. Some things work, some things don't, but the fact is that it showed in Pathaan and Jawan. The Jawan was his own production, for example. So I think something which is close to subcontinent, and if you can come up with it, I genuinely feel in today's day and age, anything can go global. There's no stopping it anymore.
Yeah, it should be an international project, really, with all three Khans, maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
I'm gonna be a
But
little
Why not?
selfish. I think I want one for just him.
just for Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah.
And
He will
he
be
is the
enjoying that too.
king, so he will rule. It's not going to just be justice for him. It's going to be that he is going to rule. He once said it for Mumbai, he'll say it for Hollywood.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm having a very controversial question, and you have to answer it, and you have to choose one option that I'm asking. Asking two options. Okay, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge या कुछ कुछ होता है, better film.
Dilwale Dulhaniya Le
Dilwale
Jayenge.
Dulhaniya Le
Dilwale
Jayenge.
Dilwale
Dulhaniya.
Dulhaniya Le Jayenge.
Agreed.
That's like a unanimous thing. Okay, that's
This is
interesting.
a
And why do you guys why do you feel that? I thought Kuch Kuch Hota Hai was very good as well.
I
I
Of
genuinely
course
feel
it
it is
was. I love Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
Karan Johar's best work. He has not been able to
Yes,
match it yet.
No, the
correct.
Karan
Yeah.
Johar's, like, as a debutant director, yeah, but it was a flawed movie. And we were ready to forgive the faults of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai because it was, it was like, okay, it was entertaining, but we were okay, forgiving those flaws that were there. But
Okay.
there was a basic flaw in that storyline. So
I think
showing
I think
Kajol,
everyone.
as a
Yeah,
tomboy and then wearing a sari, and then she's, and that's something which I really wouldn't have gone for had it not been, the cast and the debutant director, Karan Johar.
I think I'm more looking at it from like which film stood the test of time more. So in the
Hmm.
moment, I think I watched Kuch Kuch Hota Hai like 100 times. Like it was my favorite film. I loved it. The music was amazing. Like their chemistry was great. Everything was great. But when you look at it now, like if you're looking at it in 2025 and you look back, I still think DDLJ stood the test of time. It's more relatable still today, and people can watch it and not find, like you're talking about, Lalita, the flaws. There
Yeah.
aren't many in that film that there are in Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, where a lot of people are saying like, yeah, again, the fundamental issues that people are finding today with Kuch Kuch Hota Hai
Yeah.
aren't
With
with
even Karan
DDLJ.
Johar himself has talked about it now that
Yes, that he's
had it
grown.
And
released now, it wouldn't have been accepted the way it was accepted back then.
no, and DDLJ, his character was more like himself. That is
Yeah,
why it's more lovable.
yeah, actually, and
The,
actually,
That is
the
not true.
energy is next level
Energy.
when it comes to his
Yes.
character in DDLJ.
Is it?
You know,
Yeah.
I've I think DDLJ is one film that I have seen the maximum number of times in a cinema hall. So when I moved to Mumbai, Maratha Mandir was the theater was very close to my the place where I was living as a PG in the first year of my stay in Mumbai. So whenever I had some time, I used to go and watch that film, and it was always 60% full, and people always were cheering on the scenes that they were meant to cheer. So I think, and every time you see it, you are entertained. It never happens that it doesn't entertain
It's
you.
always like it's your first
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yes.
it's always, even when it completed 25 years, they had a proper
13.
function and everything. So
Yeah.
we went for that screening as well at Maratha Mandir. Okay, um, which is your all-time favorite dialogue of Shah Rukh Khan?
किसी चीज को
Ooh.
so
बड़े बड़े
well,
देशों में
बड़े
ऐसी
बड़े
छोटी
देशों
बात
में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है
होते
सनोरिता।
रहते हैं।
yeah, it depends on the moment, which one
yeah.
applies to which moment,
And
because
किसी
there's so
चीज
many
को
It's
अगर
dialogues.
very
देख
true.
चाहो तो that is what we all manifest for
Or the
Shah Rukh
other
Khan.
one, like इतनी शिद्दत से तुमको पाने
It,
की कोशिश की है कि
कोई
नजर नहीं
the way,
Yeah.
yeah
yeah,
Yeah.
and the way I think it's worked for most of us. We use this dialogue, and it works for us as well.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Another controversial question: Kajol or Deepika Padukone? Who do you think looks better with Shah Rukh Khan?
Kajol,
So,
Kajol, Kajol.
When we
Kajol
50
then
50?
no
Oh,
we
The
can't
Deepika
we
Padukone.
can't
OG.
say both right
Kajol,
Yeah.
but now,
Yeah, of
now,
course.
now, Deepika, right now, because Deepika has been doing more films. Yeah,
Doing really
the
well.
second, I think, yeah, Deepika.
Yeah.
Yeah, second.
I think
yeah
people
I
find
know
Deepika
this
Padukone.
is.
Kajol like it's a nostalgia, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
And they
first
bond together
They
chemistry.
have
very
the
well.
Om Shanti Om nostalgia. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think with Kajol, it was like the 90s, um, couple that we looked up to and we saw the chemistry and we
Yeah.
taught us about love and, all those things. But I think obviously in recent
Now,
times, Deepika and him have done wonders and
yeah.
their chemistry is fantastic too. So maybe 90s Kajol and now Deepika.
Deepika. Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
same.
मन्नत के बाहर कितनी बार खड़े हुए हैं आप? Honest answer. How many times have you been outside Mannat?
Yes,
Twice?
So
Ek.
bad. In one,
One time.
Okay,
yeah,
zero for now.
like
Actually, no, 3. What am I saying?
Maybe like
one.
20
Just
20,
one.
okay.
Yeah, just
over
once.
the years. Yeah,
Yeah.
20 times maybe.
Right, okay. Um, okay, 2023 comeback, Pathaan, Jawan, Dunki. If you have to rank it in terms of your personal favorites, one,
Jawan,
two, three.
Jawan,
Pathaan,
Jawan,
Jawan.
Pathaan,
Jawan, Dunki.
Pathaan, Dunki.
Pathaan Jawan Donkey. Pathaan just
Okay.
because it was like, come back.
the first comeback.
yeah.
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 But
Mm.
Jawan,
It just
as a
has a
movie,
soft
I
spot.
thought Jawan was very
Agreed.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay, so
Pathaan had that comeback feeling for sure, and then
Yes.
Jawan was just
Correct.
it went like
Oh,
The
Continuation of
firstborn.
that, and it was just getting bigger. Yeah.
yeah, the build up.
okay, so Shah Rukh Khan was supposed to do Munna by MBBS. He was offered Munna by MBBS. Three Idiots as well that had been announced. I still remember there was some event with Vidhu Vinod Chopra and Shah Rukh Khan. Maybe I think it was some book launch or something, and then the next thing we knew that he was not part of Three Idiots either. So when it came to Dunki, for example, were you guys a bit disappointed because what Rajkumar Hirani is capable of when it comes to being an entertainer, and
Yeah,
what they are capable of when it comes to
yeah.
putting it
I
together?
was
Were you guys
actually
disappointed?
really sad when I came
Yeah.
out of the movie. That was my feeling. I felt sad that that
Rajkumari,
opportunity kind of did not
Rajkumari.
get explored to that the way it could have been. I
Yeah.
was really expecting something really good. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was disappointing.
yeah, because it was
Mm.
an opportunity. It was a really, really brilliant opportunity.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like Harry and
like
Sejal, it was a
expected so
real
much more actually. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Same thing with
Mm.
Harry and Sejal.
Harry
That
and
we
Sejal. It was such
recently we
a
met
wonderful
Imtiaz, and
opportunity.
he, yeah, recently we met Imtiaz, and he himself was saying, I,
Yeah, I
yeah,
missed it.
that was. He said, if given an opportunity, I would want to take it once again and work with Shah Rukh Khan and make up for it.
Yeah, right, right. What about Nabila?
I think Donkey, yeah, the premise was great. The storyline was a bit different. The topic was not really touched. Like the components were all there, but something didn't come together the way it should have. Like
Mm.
it's not that there wasn't good parts of it. The music
Yeah.
was good. Like there were pieces
Yeah.
like um the chemistry was also great, but better than I even expected it to be, like, but we didn't see enough of it because there of course the
Mm.
storyline kept
Yeah.
them apart, and then we all know how it ended. So
yeah,
there were a few things there that something was like just something was missing. uh,
Mm.
so I don't think it was
Agreed.
so off the mark, but I think that
Yeah.
little bit that it was off the mark changed how well it could have done, I think. It's a relatable
I,
storyline, right? Like with the current immigration landscape, people trying to get,
absolutely.
to other countries. I've seen documentaries on the actual donkey route people are actually taking. Uh, and so all of that would have been very, very relatable and relevant to everybody. But yeah, there was definitely a piece missing somewhere.
Yeah.
Somehow,
Okay.
I think some of the people who saw it on OTT seemed to like it better. I don't know if there was something, because the people who saw it directly on OTT felt, had a better feedback about it.
Maybe they had less expectations because they
Yeah.
didn't really.
Yes,
Mm.
exactly.
Right, right. Okay. What is the craziest thing that you have done for Shah Rukh Khan?
Too many to count.
I went to another city for Pathaan because it was not showing in my city, and I went to there alone, and I went to there to watch it, and I
What is
came
the
back
travel
safe.
time? How did you travel? What is the travel
It's
time?
1 hour and a half, I guess. Yeah.
Hmm.
well, I didn't get married because I wanted to marry Shah Rukh Khan when I was a kid. Ever since then, that's the craziest thing.
I think my most like one of my most heartwarming things would be the Musings of a King podcast that I started, which is, I hope Faridoon you don't mind my copyright issue that might come from that, but basically just compiling his interviews and speeches into podcast form. Um, so yeah, that's my pet project.
And it's really
Wonderful.
wonderful because it allows you to listen, like when I'm driving or, just you're on the go. It's so great to be able to just listen to the interview in a podcast format like that. So, um,
Yeah, I used to
Mm.
listen. Like I would have it on the side on YouTube, but YouTube ads and trying to sort through different interviews, it's a little dangerous. So that yeah.
Yeah. No, that's wonderful. Okay. If you would want Shah Rukh Khan to ask you a question, what do you think you would want him to ask you?
Would you marry me?
Oh, I don't know. So that's a very tough question.
I think that's also a unanimous answer.
Oh, what can I do more to make
How
you
much do you love me?
Yeah.
I
fall
think that's
more in love with me?
yeah.
Now, what kind of movies can I do so that you guys would really
Fall in love.
really be entertained? Because his thing is that, so what kind of movies would you want me? So because I think we all can give suggestions there.
Well, I think anything one-to-one connection and him asking you a question, it's very special.
That's
So
good
I would
enough.
say anything.
Yes.
I have
Anything.
always dreamt of having a conversation with him as a person. Like, I want to know how his day is going. I want to know how he's feeling. I want to know what keeps him awake at night. And I want to share the same things with him because in some dimension, I feel that we are connected. So I would probably like him to ask me, What was your day like? What's your story? And then I would talk to him endlessly.
Yeah.
Farhat, I think we
Okay.
all say the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you done the signature SRK signature pose in public?
Yes.
My
Yes,
Many
God.
I
times,
did.
times,
Yeah.
That
many
word.
times.
I did it a lot.
Would like to do it right now?
Yes.
Of course.
See it,
I
really.
gotta be good a little bit. I don't know if it's showing or not.
I've taught that to colleagues.
Yeah, my hands spreading hugs for him, sending
I'm
hugs.
doing it. You just can't see my arms.
Yeah, me too. My hands are cutting. Like the camera is cutting.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't fit the frame. Yeah.
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 It kind of feels that it's borderless. It's like uniting the world, that those hands feel like
Aww.
that.
Spreading
Yeah,
the
it's
arms.
like I'm sure the first time he did it, he never thought about it that way, and the way it spread,
That's right.
because the way Shah Rukh Khan symbolizes like love, and this pose like is something about like like kind of giving you a hug. So it's
Exactly.
yeah, it's a universal hug, really.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my brother who just came back home. Just say hi.
What's your
Hello,
name?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Fahad, and she got the Shah Rukh Khan vibes and everything from me.
And he doesn't give me any credit for being a Shah Rukh Khan fan. It's like just, yeah, well,
Keep,
that's
keep
the
going.
truth.
Okay. Dar ya bazigar?
Bazigar.
Bazigar.
Yeah,
The,
Basic.
for
Down
me,
Bazigar.
for it making me fall in love with him.
Like the way
Bazigar.
he threw Shilpa Shetty from the terrace, no one would have ever imagined to do anything like that in any movie. So,
And he did it with so much of conviction, actually, which
yeah,
is wonderful.
and just walked
Okay.
away.
Yeah. Hypothetically, Raj, Rahul, ya Veer, if you have to marry one of them, whom do you think you'd
Raj.
like to marry?
Raj.
Weird.
Raj.
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 Oh my, no, no, no. Veer from Virzara. Veer.
Yes, weird for
Veer,
sure.
Veer.
100%.
Yes, Veer.
Oh,
The
no,
man has
then I'll
more patience than
wait.
all of us
To,
put together,
yeah.
yeah, you have
probably.
to wait for a long time.
Yeah, then you'll have to wait for him to get, yeah,
Raj.
like,
He'll
I've already
convince
waited
Raj.
more
everyone.
than that. I've already waited more than 22 years, so I think it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
he's very
yeah,
loyal, so yes, Veer.
yeah, I'd rather prefer Raj.
Okay. Shah Rukh Khan's Pyar Dosti Hai philosophy, do you believe that in real life?
Yeah.
True,
Yes.
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Yes.
that has to be the
Yeah.
baseline.
I think the best
Yeah.
relationships that I've seen, the one I'm in, the one I've seen around others, is
Friendship.
like the foundation is friendship. Like you'll have all the other things, but if the friendship is not there to get through, hard times, sickness, health, it's very difficult. I think that's when the friendship part really comes in, because we all go through so many difficult times, and the way a friend can be there for you is kind of different. So I think I believe
In,
I believe it for sure.
in fact,
Yeah, I believe it
Nabila,
in.
when you are doing well, no, that is sometime. Those are the times that you want a friend to be there more for to celebrate you, because not everybody actually wants to see you go do well. So,
Definitely.
friendship.
Great.
Definitely.
Okay. Has Shah Rukh Khan ever replied to you in Ask SRK on Twitter?
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Who all?
I I think
Yeah,
Me.
it's,
Malia. Okay, Vatsala.
Lalita.
Nabila, you?
Actually, it's funny. I asked a question on Twitter during his 50th birthday, and he picked that question to read and answer in at the birthday party event. So he answered. He didn't answer it on Twitter, but he
Ah,
answered it out loud to
Wonderful.
the audience.
Nice.
What was the question?
The question was, how do you feel being responsible for so many friendships and relationships and all these communities around the world that exist because of you? Like, what does that make you feel, and what do you have to say about that?
Wonderful. And what did he say?
Yeah, he gave quite a long answer. He said, "Oh my gosh, 10 years ago, exactly today, 10 years ago." I don't remember the word for word, but he said, "Yeah, it's incredible that people have come together and that have found like good relationships in their lives, and if I've had some part to play in that, essentially.
Wonderful.
Well,
Okay, and Vatsala, what question did you ask and what did he say?
Um, I now I don't remember the question, but I know that his reply was definitely a smart and witty one. That is definitely what I did because I keep writing to him. That's why I don't remember which one he answered back. But because I met him in person, I was spent 25 minutes with him. So that's more on my mind.
Great. Malia, what did you ask and what did he reply to you?
I've asked him several questions, had several answered, but the latest one, this was during Jawan when I told him, you've given us so much. I don't know how you're like this. I feel like we have so little to give you back in return. And he responded saying, all I do is try to entertain you guys for a couple hours on screen in a year. Your love is more than enough. Thank you. So that is probably my most precious response. Because it wasn't like sometimes I have a list of questions that I would love to ask him, but that one was just like spontaneous that came to mind. So and it was heartening that he saw it.
Great. Okay,
I think
according to
I
you,
missed.
which is so Sajda, he
He
has replied
got.
to you as
I'm sorry. Yeah,
he replied to you as well?
I got reply from him, but that was not a question. But in 2020, 2015, I had a small cake celebrating his birthday in my room. I sent it that, and he in return he sent it sending so much love. Thank you for celebrating my birthday. And the second one was for Jawan release. I did that, and I showed the passion and the energy of SRK Universe Kurdistan and the Kurdish people enjoying the movie. And he said, "Lots of love. Thank you, Kurdistan." So it means a lot to Kurdish people, like Shah Rukh Khan saying that to community of people. So yeah.
That's
In
wonderful.
fact, we were celebrating Bads of Bollywood, and he replied back
Yeah, the latest one
saying,
was the Bads of Bollywood, where we sent our Michigan celebrations, and he was like, "Yeah, thank you so much, and get more people to watch it again, and get more people to watch it."
That's wonderful. Okay, according to you guys, which is the most underrated film of Shah Rukh Khan?
When,
"Hmm,
Kabhi haan, kabhi
Which one?
na.
when,
Fan?
Fan, okay.
when,
Kabhi haan,
Fan.
kabhi na is
Kabhi Haan
like
Kabhi Na.
Ravan.
fan,
He'll
Ravan,
say.
okay. Dil
Swades.
Se,
Fan?
okay.
What
Swades."
fan? I think I will always feel
Swadesh.
bitter about.
Swades, I'm so bitter about still that
Oh,
When and
nobody
Ravan.
yes.
appreciated it.
Why are you bitter about it?
No,
Bitter
I
as in the people's response to it. I think
yeah, I
I
didn't
will forever be
leave
bitter
it.
about people just ignoring his
Exactly.
performance.
Hmm.
I
He
can't
was
get over it. I don't
super.
think I ever
Yeah,
will.
yeah,
even movies like Ashoka and all. I thought he was very.
yeah.
I really liked him
Very
because
good.
he had a different take for Ashoka. Really,
Yeah,
That
Ashoka,
question.
Swades. Go ahead,
So there's
Malia.
No, go ahead,
yes.
Nabila.
No, I was saying that I think Swades especially, I couldn't understand what people didn't understand about it, right? Like at that time. Now it's getting
now
critical
it's getting
acclaim and
all
everyone's saying
Yeah,
how
accolades.
it
Yeah,
was great. And yeah, which is nice. But why at
at
that
that
time,
time.
if you had appreciated it, then it would have inspired him to continue maybe doing
Doing
work like that. But if it doesn't do well commercially, then it's difficult to take a risk to make something
yeah,
that meaningful again, right?
yeah.
You
Even
know, that's
Dilse
that
now
particular
is
scene.
appreciated. Dilse is appreciated so much now. Back
Yeah,
Mm,
then,
what
I
music?
didn't
What
really get
music?
that kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll say as well. Yeah, definitely.
You know, Swades, that scene when he's in the train and that little boy
Yeah,
comes and gives him that
Pani no
water.
pani.
yeah,
I think maybe that particular scene and Chak De India when the team wins the final match
Wins.
and
yeah,
And the
his
crying.
knees are
yeah,
wobbling.
yeah.
I think maybe personally, those are the two most amazing scenes of him as an actor that I've
Correct.
personally seen.
I agree.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Terrific.
truly remarkable in that. Okay,
it's difficult to be asked what's your favorite SRK movie. It's more
Yes.
easy to
Don't.
answer. Is there
Please.
any that you don't like? But
Which is
it's
like, which
impossible
is
to
Which do you
very
choose.
not like?
difficult.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even say not like least favorite maybe.
Okay, अगर मार्वल या if मार्वल या डीसी एसआरके को एक सुपर हीरो रोल देना चाहते हैं, if Marvel, if I'll just phrase it in English so that everyone understands, if Marvel or DC want to give a superhero role to Shah Rukh Khan, which character do you think will suit him best?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
100%.
Iron Man.
Iron Man for
Yes.
Be
sure.
that like genius scientist building cool.
Yeah, the technical
Cool
part of
tech.
it,
Oh,
Cool
hot
tech.
part of it.
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, Robert Downey Jr. obviously does incredible justice to Iron Man as well, but
Right.
Right.
so I think that's why it fits Shah Rukh because he has kind
Yeah.
of that similar kind
Right,
of
right.
vibe, right?
Click. Yeah.
Very SRK coded.
Great. Okay, finally, one last question. If you guys can sing, and because it's about to be midnight in India, so if you would like to sing and wish him on his birthday, I think that'll be wonderful.
Sure, maybe we
Are you
need to
gonna give
do
a
a
countdown?
countdown.
1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1?
Yes.
Yeah,
What
go
song are
ahead.
you singing? Happy birthday?
Happy birthday.
Or Bar, Bar,
Let's
then
sing
then
something for him. He made me a singer, by the way.
Super.
okay,
Oh,
so you sing it on
Let's all
our
sing it
behalf.
together.
You just lip sync.
we'll join you.
No.
ओ बस अगर तुम हमारे सनम, हम तो सितारों पे रख दे कदम। ओ बस अगर तुम हमारे सनम, हम तो सितारों पे रख दे कदम। सारा जहां भूल जाए, बस नगमे तेरे प्यार के गाते ही जाए। ऐ काश के हम होश में अब आने ना पाए, ऐ काश के हम होश में अब आने ना पाए।
Wow, very nice. That's one of my favorite songs as well. I think
Superb.
Faridoon,
Yeah,
you
from
sang this
from
song
Kabhi
as
Haan Kabhi Hai Na. That's a
And this
beautiful
does
song. Yeah.
remind
that was
me
so
of that
beautiful.
movie of Shah Rukh
Brilliant.
Khan.
I think I was at one
Thank
of
Okay.
you
the
so
SRK parties and Faridoon sang this in Mumbai at one of
Oh,
our SRK Universe fan parties. No?
Not
Yeah.
this song.
Oh,
Not this song. There's
Aamir,
another song from
Aamir.
Kabhi. I'll sing it for you
ये
guys.
वो तो
Okay,
है
and
so
which
अकेला,
which
वो
I
तो है
personally feel
अकेला,
defines
वो
his personality very
वो
well.
तो है अकेला.
He's misunderstood.
वो तो है
People,
अलबेला.
yeah. I'll sing a couple of lines from
तो
that.
है अलबेला,
much. So help me
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
yeah.
हजारों है चला।
वो तो है अलबेला, हजारों में अकेला। वो तो है अलबेला, हजारों में अकेला। सदा तुमने ऐब देखा, हुनर को ना देखा। वो तो है अलबेला, बंसी को लकड़ी सदा समझा किए तुम, पर उसके नगमों की धुन कहाँ सुन सके तुम। बंसी को लकड़ी सदा समझा किए तुम, पर उसके नगमों की धुन कहाँ सुन सके तुम। हाँ, वो तो है अलबेला। So I think that
Wonderful.
Now me
that
being
Nice.
emotional
Yeah, I
on
can't
his
you
birthday.
identify
know
him
I was
with this
about to
song.
cry.
no, that line that बंसी को लकड़ी सदा समझा किए तुम, पर उसके नगमों, basically what it means for those who don't understand Urdu or English or Hindi, that flute, basically you think that maybe it is nothing but wood, but maybe you're not really feeling the songs that are emanating from that. So I think that's exactly what sums up in a way to Shah Rukh Khan as well. So guys, thank you very much. Lovely to have you with me, and
Thank you
congratulations
so
to all of
much.
you for Shah Rukh Khan's birthday.
And
And
happy birthday,
I
Shah
hope.
Rukh Khan.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Shah Rukh Khan,
Happy
Farid.
and
birthday,
thank
Happy
you,
SRK.
birthday,
Faridun,
Shahryar.
for
I
doing this
love you
for
so
us.
much.
And we are manifesting for you to go ahead and
Yes.
have your
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Can't wait for
This
you.
is this. I
Sainath
genuinely feel
will work
50
towards it.
50,000 people. Madison
Sainath
Square
will
Garden
work
में करना
towards
है.
making it happen.
Bilkul. And
Really a
we'll all
big.
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Birthday,
there.
I hope.
100,000.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
all
Let's
be
let's
there.
I
aim higher.
genuinely want that to happen because I'm absolutely sure that we can have a killer
Yeah.
like conversation and wrapping it with wonderful fun rapid fire as well. So thank you very much and good night to if anyone is from India right now. I think Bangladesh it must be night over there right now.
Yes.
So and all everyone in the North America have a fantastic day and
Thank you,
congratulations
Faridun.
once again. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Thank
Faridun.
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Farid.
so
Nabila.
much
Thank you,
for
Nabila,
Thank
for
having
you
us.
making
all.
it happen. Thank you,
Thank you,
and to
My
Farhan
Nabila.
as
pleasure.
well
Thank
for
you.
making
Yeah.
this happen.
Looking
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
forward to it.
Nabila.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks,
Okay,
Faridun.
so
Thank
one
you.
request,
Bye.
one request. So this is going live on YouTube, but it's on my on Riverside as well. So I'm just closing the meeting right now. So you guys don't do anything for the time being. The moment we get high definition file from your end, from your mobile or laptop, wherever, so it'll automatically get disconnected with the next couple of minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so
All
we
right.
don't.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very
We
much.
don't
We
do
shouldn't
anything.
end
Yeah,
it.
just a couple of minutes. Yeah, we'll get the
Okay.
high definition file from your side. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Faridun.
you. Bye, everyone.